Okay, good day. Here we're going to create a visually enhanced agenda to use in your classroom. Basically, just as the little descriptor up here shows you, you're going to create some stuff in Google Slides and drag it on over or import it on over into Google Docs, which this will be your ultimate agenda. So here we go. The steps again are open 3 tabs. We have them open. We have a Google Search tab right here. We have a Google Slides tab, and we have a Google Docs tab opened up. The Google Search is going to be used to search for our graphics that we're going to place into our banner. The Google Slides or Google Presentation is where we're going to work and create our banner. And then the ultimate agenda will be on our Google Docs. So here we go. The first step is find and save images. So I go to our Google search. I'm going to look for, I have, let's say, presidential elections. We have the elections coming up this week, primaries here in Illinois. So I'm just going to go with that and do an image search. Make sure the image is selected, and I scroll around. Look for something I think looks appealing. I've already done this. I'm just looking at it. I like that one. It's a nice one. And I'm going to, and this is my end game right here. I'm going to show you how to create that. So I have a slide and new slide. Background, I'm going to leave white. Layout, I'm going to make it blank. And so what I'm going to do is go to this. I'm going to hold my cursor down, my clicker down. I'm going to drag this up to this and just stop it right in there. Release it in there, adjust the size. I usually pick a corner and go. Now I can make this a whole big page banner or a short banner. I'm going to make it like this. Make it a little smaller and maybe come out with a long here. And so now I got that done. I could put text over this. I could hit that text box right here and drag it in. Text. I could put that in there. I could highlight it, change the size, make it bold, make different colors here. Okay. Whatever you want. Change the font type. I've downloaded a bunch of different fonts. I could do something like that. Let's make it a little more patriotic. But I'm going to get rid of that. You know what I'm going to put on there? I'm going to put our little school thing in there. Our Coal City Middle School. So there I got that. You can adjust the text on top. You can put pictures on top of pictures here. Whatever you want to do. But I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to keep it somewhat simple. And then I want it to be like this. So I'm going to put a text box out here. And I'm going to center my text. I'm going to make it blue. Make it a little patriotic. I'm going to change the size a little bit. And I'm going to type in the quote, "Democracy is not a spectator sport." Better get my other quotation up here. And then tell the kids to vote. And put, let's see, change the size on that. Should have made multiple lines. There we go. And then I can go out and get these here. I'm going to go out and get the Coal City logo. They have some nice logos out there. Most schools do. Logo. I teach at Coal City Middle School. And I always click on the image. If you notice the checkerboard background, that means it will adhere or be like a chameleon to the background that you put it on. I'm going onto a white background. Here I click again. I drag it on up to here. I put it here. And you can see it adheres to any background you put it on because of the checkerboard. So I'm going to resize this. I want it small. Put one here. I got that about the size I want. Maybe a little bit smaller. And I'm going to Command C on a Mac or Control C on a PC. Then I'm going to Control V and paste it, or Command V, and kind of place it evenly there. Looks like it's a little bit. Give you the red lines as guides here. Okay, and that's what I pretty much want. And then I'm going to overlay it with a rectangle, but I'm going to make it a transparent rectangle, so I'm going to have like a border box around this thing. And then it automatically fills. I don't want to fill. I make it transparent. Then I want my line to be red. And I want a thicker line so it kind of shows up. Let's see how that looks. That looks all right. So there's a banner there if I want. And if I want to get to the text or anything underneath this, I got to move this out of the way. Let me see here. I want to make this a little bolder. Okay. And let's bring that back over. Okay. And you know, I don't like that red. I'm going to change it to a little darker red, and I'm going to make it a little bit more thicker. I like that better. I think I need a line here. So I'm going to do a line. It's going to give me that. I'm going to change the thickness on that, change the color. The same red we had here. See how that looks. That looks better. And there's the image I want to use for my banner, my agenda. So I'm going to Shift Control 4 or Shift Command 4 on a Mac. It'll give me the crosshairs. I click and drag. There's my image. I just snapshot it. PCs, you can use to snag it. Anyhow, I go back to, here's my blank agenda. It's untitled. Agenda. I'm going to call this for Monday, March 7th, the day before the election, 16. And then put the agenda in there. Here we go. Insert image. Choose an image upload. It'll be on my desktop. When I did that, it automatically copied it to my desktop. I don't see it there. Here it is right here. I open that up. Automatically puts it on agenda. You can see it's not centered, so I'm going to center this thing. Oops, where'd it go? There it is. Center that. You could resize it if you want. Maybe make it a little bit bigger. I'm going to get rid of the... This is where you can change the margins, page setup. You can change the background page color here to all those colors and more. You can customize colors. I'm going to leave this in white for today. And then down here, I'm going to center again and put today's date, which this is the day of the agenda. It's Monday, March 7th, 2016. It's an A day for our school in a week. So I'm going to bold it. Let's get it with the patriotic colors. There we go. Let me get rid of that line. Still think that looks a little weak. Let me make that a darker blue. That's better. Now here's where my information is going to go. I like some people just do it tailored left justify, and they type down their goals and their focus questions, and they just, and then the steps in their agenda, homework, announcements, and then you can write those in under here. That's the real basic one. You can also get real fancy. I like to do the fancy one, and I just copy this every day. And what I do is I insert a table. Table, insert, I use a 3-column. And then here, I'm going to center. I'm going to have it and center everything. I'm going to make the text all this dark blue. And then you can also change the table properties and have the table border. Let's make it red. And hit red. And let's do this again, table properties, and let's make it a thicker border. Let's see how thick that looks. That's probably too thick. And there where you could type in all your items accordingly. So that's it. That's how you create a visually enhanced agenda for your classroom. Thank you.